right here and now, all appearances to the contrary notwithstanding, as we have eyes to see,
Oh, you're here. Just a moment. Hello and welcome. Welcome to our little studio in the basement. I'm at the present time working on editing a piece of film that is going to play into the most recent series for the Adult Formation Project at Resurrection Catholic Parish. This is in fact the 8th series of conversations that we've had over these past 7 years. We began with a conversation about Jesus based on, in large measure, the book by Father Jose Pagola, Jesus and Historical Approximation. We'll be using that also in the present series. After that, we talked about St. Paul and how he took the message of Jesus around the Mediterranean in the Aegean. We talked about the communion of saints, about a specific part of the communion of saints, the mystics. We talked about the Nicene Creed and all of its different ramifications. And then the pandemic hit. And so we had to stop our live presentations and we went to video presentations. The first one we did was on love. What's love got to do with it? And then last year, we decided to take a look at individual lives and how, in fact, does the Christian message actually play out in these individuals. We talked to a doctor, to a banker. We talked to a construction supervisor, to a sergeant with the sheriff's department who deals with human trafficking. We talked to a primatologist. How, in fact, in the world does this idea, the message of Christianity, play out across species, especially on the part of those of us who deal with different species? We even talked to a Greek Orthodox priest. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So this year, where should we go for an 8th series? Well, last spring, and many of you were involved, I know, in the small group discussions based on the life of Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life. How about if this time we take a look at Jesus again and expanding on certain areas of his life, who he was and what he had to say and how he lived. We'll start off with a general overview of the historical ramifications, and then we'll have a series of interviews, or conversations actually, with 5 different people, one of whom will be Father Casey Bailey of the Trappist Abbey Our Lady of Guadalupe, and he will talk to us about a specific part of the life of Jesus as expostulated in Father Pagola's book, Jesus, a Seeker of God. We will talk to a psychologist. We will talk also to a person dealing with, of all things, patristics and how that might play right into the evolutionary process of evolution. I think you'll find it to be absolutely fascinating. All of you are invited. We begin these presentations in December. We'll do 2 of them then, and then we'll take a break for the holidays, and we'll begin again in January and wrap it all up in February with a final presentation on Jesus, on the American Jesus. Now that should be very interesting. You're all invited, and I'll look forward to getting together with you on a regular basis. The films will be shown, first of all, the videos will be shown on the parish YouTube platform on Thursdays, and then on Saturday evenings we will have a Zoom discussion where we can jump into conversations together on what was presented and anything that you would like to discuss and talk about within that format. I'm looking forward to this very, very much. You're all invited. I'll look forward to seeing you in December, and in the meanwhile, blessings always.